Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the post-commentary of, just make that full screen.
Where's that?
I think it puts it on a different screen.
Oh. I know.
So anyways, this is Secret Room level, 21, yes, level 21. This is being played by me in the past, and this is on normal difficulty, so if it looks a bit unstylish and the enemies are just kind of sitting there and just, you know, taking it up the ass.
Actually, these guys look like they're actually trying to hit you.
Well, they're savage golems. You
Yeah,
know.
they're kind of assholes, regardless of difficulty level, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, they're nowhere near as aggressive as they normally are.
There's no escape from this game!
It's showtime, or it was showtime. If this were Devil May Cry 3 or 4 or 5, it would have still been showtime, at least until I got hit. But this is Devil May Cry 2, where you don't attack for 2 seconds and everything just, well, doesn't go your way. And so, at this point, I'm just like, oh, fuck all of you.
It's like you can easily use your gunfire to retain your style level, but
that's what it's supposed to be for.
But also, you stop doing something for like a split second, it's all over.
Pretty much, yeah. I should have dodged backwards, but it's Devil May Cry 2 on normal difficulty. I didn't care.
That was a weird way to end that fight. Missile launcher, I guess.
Is it just me, or do the attack animations in this game look a bit slow?
Yeah.
To be fair, the way Dante uses his sword in this game actually conveys that the sword has some weight to it, which is, I think, would have made more sense for, like, the Sparta sword in 1. Since that thing looks like a Monster Hunter greatsword. But no, he swings that around as effortlessly as he swings anything else around. Then again, considering the inhuman strength that Dante's supposed to have, the thing looks like a spider.
Spider.
And it regenerated. It's like, no, you die. And so do you. Well, at least there's no secretaries to deal with. Yet. Well, you know what's weird? The thing that you call Demon Donkey Kong has a tail, but the things you call Demon Diddies don't.
Diddy don't. That's weird.
It's a complete reversal.
Their sizes are... Usually the gorillas are the big ones and the monkeys are the small ones.
Yeah, but... I don't know.
It's Devil May Cry 2.
That's all you need to know. It's Devil May Cry 2. It's Devil May Cry also.
Oh, I never noticed that big guy had a tail. Huh.
Yeah, I actually noticed that the other day watching back on old footage. By the way, I tried to get a Majin Devil Trigger in some of these, some of the later ones, and it never worked out for me.
Wow.
So I'm probably gonna have to record a separate video for that.
Wow, even when you're... I mean, you did, like, all of these, and you still didn't... And you were actively trying to do it.
It's hard to do normally. Anyways, the next secret room for the next level. More of these guys. Oh, come the fuck on.
Mike, I'm gonna say something that may not surprise you. Not really a big fan of the secret room system.
Yeah.
It's like,
What else am I
and I'll
supposed?
say that some of the secret missions in Devil May Cry were a bit annoying, but I'd take just about any of them over this shit.
Oh, some of the ones in Devil May Cry 4 get pretty annoying, especially when they involve platforming.
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone play?
By the way, I'm using Dante's Devil May Cry 1 outfit, and it's playing one of the Devil May Cry 1 battle themes.
Huh. But yeah, does anyone play Devil May Cry for the platforming?
No. Ninja Gaiden, the 3D Ninja Gaidens do pretty well with their platforming. Still not like the greatest, but it works.
Platforming in Devil May Cry games always feels like a means to an end. Like it's not like, oh, the platforming is fun, entertaining. It's more like it's there because of the way the level is designed.
Yeah, the platforming in Lament of Innocence for the PS2 was better. Then again, that's a game that comes from a platforming background.
Yeah. You expect platforming in a Castlevania game.
What you don't expect is Devil May Cry style combat, even though that's what they gave you.
Or God of War, which is what they gave you later.
Well, actually, what's the difference between God of War combat and Devil May Cry combat?
Quick time events?
Can we even say that? I don't know. Nero in 4 is like all about the well, it's not really quick time events. It's more press triangle to do things. Okay, now the next one. Okay, pass me.
Oh.
Go to the damn thing.
Press triangle to do things. That's like the definition for reaction commands from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Nero looks like a Kingdom Hearts character.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you don't. You don't get back. Why are there so many damn Savage Golems? So far, all of these rooms I've done, Savage Golem, Savage Golem,
Are there
Savage,
any
Savage...
enemies that regenerate in Devil May Cry 4?
No.
Thank God.
There's still some really annoying enemies, though, especially...
Well, of course, I expect there to be annoying enemies in a Devil May Cry game. But regenerating enemies, ugh.
Come to think of it, these are like the only really annoying enemies in this game.
It's like, enemies that heal...
Are the worst.
I hate goalposts that get moved away from me. Like, you know, as a gamer, it's really annoying. It's like, I'm making progress! And then it's like that one level in Super Mario 3D World where it's like, I got to the goalpost!
Except, and it starts moving away from you. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing about that is that I think it's at the beginning of the level.
Yeah.
So you know something's up, you know? You know.
Yeah, I know. By the way, now we're being introduced to wannabe Wizrobes.
Yeah. These guys are just there to throw off your style gauge. I really feel like they are.
Yeah.
And like a lot of enemies, you can like pretty confidently get good style going in this game. But those guys, they teleport away from you. They have ranged attacks. They're just there to throw off.
They're just assholes.
They're assholes when it comes to the building up your style. Well, in general, but especially when it comes to building up your style gauge.
And now we have Dante in Diesel brand clothing.
Oh yeah, we didn't show this off in the regular game.
I always get where this exact secret mission is mixed up for some reason. somebody at Capcom used to work for Diesel, and it was like, you know, want to make a Diesel deal? Sure.
I just like the words Diesel deal put together because it sounds hilarious. You want to make a Diesel deal? How about a Diesel deal? Wheeling the Diesel deal.
Dual-wielding Diesel deal.
I love those guns.
You know something that this game does not have?
What?
An enemy that basically forces you to use your guns.
Yeah.
Technically speaking. Oh, and here's Lucia's final boss.
What secret room is this?
25?
Oh man, already throwing this shit at you. Shit at you.
Yeah, but you know, there's only one of them.
Yeah, that's not nearly as bad.
And this is on normal mode.
Oh, wow, that's really not as bad.
But I was gonna say, in Devil May Cry 3, you had the blood goils that you had to shoot with your guns to turn them into stone before you could hurt them. In Devil May Cry 1, you had the shadows that required you to shoot them to either expose their core, or if you did the one move, you know, you could jump up when there's spikes and shoot them, and when they turn into a spike, you can jump up on it and shoot them to kill them outright.
Mm-hmm.
That move looks like it should be sucking health out of me and giving it to him, but it doesn't. You know, when I'm stuck on his chest like that. I'm kind of glad it doesn't do that, but it looks like it should. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, going back to what I was talking about earlier in regards to enemies that regenerate, boy, do I always go into no. Whenever I'm playing an RPG or something, and I get to a boss, and it's like, I'm doing a good damage, it's like, okay, the battle's going well, and all of a sudden, I see a green light come over the boss, and I'm like, no!
And then you see, like, green or blue numbers.
Numbers popping up like, no!
Kameha, no. Kameha, no. Move past me! What are you doing?
What are you doing? This is something that if we were doing a post-recording, I guess, is what I'm calling that. I mean, a post-editing? Post-editing, yeah. Weird. We would have edited that out. But we're not!
More Wizbro wannabes. More Mancers. Dancers with the Mancers.
Oh boy. It's the wolves that are just perfectly still 3D models or jumping.
They're jumping like the wolves. Oh, this is normal mode, so they're going to be stopping a lot more.
Good. Hey, it's a 3D model that doesn't move.
They also got much less health bars.
It's like they show this off to Capcom development. So, what do you think of the 3D model? Oh, that would be perfect for when standing still. Well, I mean, I could throw in a few more animations of him kind of like moving his head and breathing or something. We don't have time for that. Get it out. Because
like move.
But not the woof. Except when he move.
Are you ready? I missed.
There we go.
Haha.
We got everything.
Yeah, I wanted to use this as an excuse to show off the different costumes. And I chose the costumes based on the location, so because this is like kind of in the city, in the urban areas, like, you know, the Diesel brand clothes don't look too out of place in the city.
Yes. Oh wow, look at those bits flying towards the camera.
All 128 of them.
Yeah.
You know, technically it's actually a 64-bit system, but sure.
Take this, bitch.
Shotgun. Shotgun.
Well, I like what happened when he was talking about how the game was re-released. It was included in the collection in the Switch eShop because
Well, to be fair, if they had made the full collection on Switch, we probably wouldn't have gotten freestyle mode in 3.
yeah. So we had to get Devil May Cry 2 on its own.
They could have just not released it like at all.
Yeah.
Although, if you live in Japan, you can buy the Devil May Cry triple pack, which is basically the HD collection, but it only has Devil May Cry 1 on the game card, and then it gives you a free download for 2 and 3.
Weird.
Because Capcom.
Very weird.
Very Capcom. You know, just like how if you buy the Legacy, the Mega Man Legacy 1 and 2 on Switch, it only comes with 1 and then a download code for 2. Because Capcom. This area is so damn dark, it's hard to see where you are.
28, baby!
When Dante's wearing his diesel-branded Dante-ness, he's got a green coat.
Damn those flip kicks! I swear they're the most devastating move those things have. Because they hit the most often out of any of their moves.
It's like they can flip kick out of anything. You know, I've actually been able to, like, air juggle enemies in Devil May Cry 4 almost indefinitely. While you don't have Gatling guns in 4, one of your gunslinger style moves basically turns Ebony and Ivory into Gatling guns.
Ooh.
But you can't move while they're using that move.
Damn it! They couldn't just give me that one thing! Oh, it says Diesel in the menu, the boss
Yes!
menu. That's so funny.
I can't remember why I paused. I think I was checking on something at the time. Yeah, I think I had to check on something, and so I paused the game while it was recording.
Hey, boom boom balls.
Okay.
Oh man, I kind of wish I came up with that name way earlier in our Let's Plays. Hey, look, it's the boom boom balls. Come on.
The boom boom balls, I think, eventually turned into the, you know, the enemies. Yeah. 3.
The tumor. He's not a tumor.
The tumor boomers?
The tumor boomers. Oh.
Okay, tumor boomer.
But don't worry.
It's only normal mode, so yeah, not really worried. So come on down! You're the next contestant on Your Turn to Die!
Look at these wolves!
Look at the wolves! Look at the wolves! Look at the jumpy wolves!
Makes me think of Belle's father from Beauty and the Beast, the Broadway musical. Basically, when he's going down the trail, and he's like, oh no, I think I lost my way. Wait, what's that? Wolves! I just like the way he says it. Wolves!
Well, I'm pretty sure, since that's a Broadway musical or whatever, I'm pretty sure he doesn't say it like that every single damn time.
No, it's just when they first appear.
Well, no, I meant, like, every performance.
Oh, well, yeah, because there'd be different, like, performers and stuff.
And even with the same performer, he probably wouldn't have this.
But, to get specific, I'm talking about the original Broadway musical soundtrack.
Ah, okay.
Which, of course, would be the one I've heard. I have seen the Broadway musical, by the way, and it was awesome. Did I see that? Yeah, I only saw that once, but that was enough. I think my parents went. Took me to see it after I graduated.
So anyways, whoa!
wolves! We're watching a game, right? I thought we were just talking about Beauty and the Beast the musical. Yeah, okay, here we go.
To be fair, this is probably the same commentary you would have when actually playing this.
Especially if we were playing it on normal mode, my gosh.
Yeah. I wanted this video to come out before the Trish and Dante's missions, but I'll just edit the playlist so that it appears before those.
Yeah, slash him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Oh, I hate this game's stinger.
Oh, it sucks. It's such a sissy stinger.
Stinger, more like a. I don't have anything.
More like a. No, I don't have anything either.
More like a lamer.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't really. Well, neither does the stinger. So there.
Flinger. Flinger. Ringer. Kringer. Dinger. Linger.
Ringer linger.
Pinger. Quinger. Yeah, I had to throw in a U to make Q work.
And the next one, after defeating the fearsome infested tanks.
This game is a fucking joke. Sounds like a damn transformer.
You once said that about my dishwasher over the phone.
Yeah, over the phone maybe it sounds like a transformer. I don't think it sounds like that in person.
Well, you know, when you open it up and it creaks. And
it sounds like more like a witch being boiled in oil.
boiled in oil.
Yeah, I got that from a comedian. I can't remember which one. They were actually talking about an ironing board. Why does every ironing board, when you open it, sound like a witch being boiled in oil?
It's oily boily. It's the boil oil.
They use fly, 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 they use fly.
Yeah, I'm trying to take out the stupid savage golem, and they just keep swooping in and destroying my combo, and...
They use fly, they use fly. Oh my gosh, like 3 of them. Or 2 of them.
Yeah, see? It's like, I couldn't focus on the damn golem. Yeah. So I was like, okay, you fuckers, just go away.
That's what I call that gun, go away. It's just like hold button, go, and they go away.
Yeah, as I was saying before, rather than having enemies that, like, force you to use your gun, because technically I could try to flippy kick all of these guys, but instead they just make enemies that, you know, they have a shit ton of flying enemies to get you to use your guns more, rather than enemies that you have to shoot.
Ugh.
Even Devil May Cry 4 has enemies that are, like, either immune to melee attacks or whatever until you've shot them enough with your guns to destroy their shields.
Well, yeah, even in the very beginning of Devil May Cry, they knew how to make the guns
balanced.
Yeah.
It's like, they can hurt most every enemy, but they do little damage. They're just there to, like, get some hits in from a distance while you close in.
Except in the case of those, what are they called? Sin Scissors?
Yeah, Sin Scissors, you can just destroy them.
You can just destroy them with a shotgun.
Yeah, and then Shadows you have to use a gun on. Like, even in the case of their core, which their core can only be hurt by melee attacks.
You know what it is? This game feels more like a... And it still definitely, of course, has plenty of Devil May Cry elements to it, but in a lot of ways, it feels more like a generic action game than a Devil May Cry game.
You know, if this had some, like, movie license tie-in to it, and it was basically this, people would have been like, yeah, it's not fantastic, but it's okay for what it is.
Yeah, it was really the Devil May Cry... Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it still wouldn't be... It is what it is. But...
I'm just talking about how people would have received it, not so much how good it is.
Yeah. And
then we're in the factory, still with the Diesel brand clothing.
Still just... There you go. 31!
Oh, now we get a secretary.
Oh, yay, I missed the... No, I did not miss those.
Well, I mean, this is...
Damn tedious as hell enemies. Devil May Cry tedious.
Devil May Cry, the tedious editions. The Tedium Chronicles.
You should have fought this character, like once.
Like I said, it should have been a one-on-one boss fight with Lucia.
Heck, that could have even been, like, a nice build-up. Well, actually, that would have been right away. Actually. I guess it wouldn't have been as much of a build-up. As much as it is. Why does she look like me?
Oh, no, I mean, when Lucia is in this level, the factory level, and she goes to the helipad, I'm assuming you've watched the full Lucia
I
play.
did. I think, didn't I, I at least watched that part.
No, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about the audience.
Oh, yeah.
Talking to the audience here. I'm assuming that whoever's watching this watched the full, like, LP of both characters, but if you haven't, spoilers, when Lucia is at the factory level and she gets to the helipad and whatnot, and she confronts Arius, and he reveals that she was just a... Like, instead of him... Like, what if instead of him, like, snapping his fingers and sending her to some other dimension or whatever, where she fights the moth out of nowhere... He has the secretary right there. What if... But that... No, he has... Because then... After he sends you into nowhere, Dante then comes out of the helipad and confronts him directly thereafter.
Yeah. It's like they weren't sure how to pull that off without teleporting her. Like, wait, but Dante shows up, but how do we... Oh, what do we... I don't know, portals! Yes.
Portal man, take me by the hand to the land that you understand, Portal man.
Take me to the hand that's in the door.
But
I hate it whenever.
there's a part though after that where Lucia goes to confront Arius, and she's dressed as one of the secretaries as like a disguise, but he literally just sees through it, and he's like, "So, have you come back to me?" And she's like, "No, I'm gonna kill you," or whatever. And then they fight, and then you win, and then he's like, "Haha, I win instead," and then energy bondage.
But
And then Dante comes in, and then it's like, they did not know what they were doing with the story, did they?
Yeah. It's like they thought they had a cool idea where two characters were going through different like areas, and it's like they get there at different times, but it doesn't always feel natural.
Yeah, this was put together very slapdashedly.
Gosh, that took for. That's the main reason I hate the secretary. They take too long.
Like I said, should have been a boss. Should have been
You
just
take too long. The paperwork should have been done hours ago.
Excuse me. Okay. Oh, I know why I'm standing there for so fucking long, because this was all recorded with the hopage.
Oh, the hopage.
So, after I hit record, I have to wait for the screen to, like, catch up to everything to make sure that it's recording properly.
Oh, yeah. So
remember?
Yeah.
What?
So, I guess you figured out the whole HDMI. You sent me a message, and I never got back to you on that, did I?
Yeah, with the PS4, I think I clicked the right thing. I don't know. My PS4 has been having an issue. It's been having this issue for a while now. It's like, I'll turn it on, and I turn on my TV, and it says no signal. And usually I'd have to unplug it and plug it back in again. I actually found if I hold the... well, mine doesn't actually have a power button. It has a power touch sensor thing on the front.
Yeah, I think I tried to turn yours on or something, and I couldn't figure it out. And you're like, oh, it's got a touch sensor. I'm like, how the fuck was I supposed to figure that out?
Well, I have the old model. You have a newer model.
Yeah, mine actually has a button.
Oh, fuck your button. Anyways, I figured out if you hold the touch sensor or the button for like 7 seconds, it'll force shut the thing off. And so I can do that without having to unplug it and then turn it back on again. And eventually it will come back on. It'll actually have a signal to the TV. I don't know why it has no signal sometimes. I thought the HDMI recording protection thing might have had something to do with it. What I was thinking was that it was for some reason thinking that my television was trying to record it.
Wow.
Anyways, we're back with the DMC1 Dante look because I thought it fit this area. And
that was...
Yes.
That was the whole room?
Yes. That was both rounds.
I couldn't even tell. What the fuck? That had no right being that late into the fucking secret room system.
Yeah, I don't fucking get it.
Thundercats. Thunder, 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 secret room.
30, 30, 30, 34.
Damn you. And your damn flip kicks. I hate their flip kicks so much.
Anyways. So yeah, both Devil May Cry 1 battle themes are in this game when you're using the DMC1 costume.
Huh.
And I even made a new opening just for this episode using one of the two DMC1 battle themes. It's basically, think of it as what I would have made the DMC1 opening if I were in charge of it.
Okay. Yeah, it's like usually I do just go with music, but for that it just felt appropriate.
Why did that feel appropriate? Like, because you're gonna have to explain your thought process to me because I don't exactly get it. Then again, DMC1 is so different from the rest of the DMC titles, actually.
Yeah.
It really is its own thing, especially since it was made off the skeleton of a... It was made off the skeleton of a would-be Resident Evil game. Where Dante would have gone by the name of Tony Redgrave.
Oh yeah, I think I heard something about like that. I think the Tony Redgrave thing was referenced in the anime or something.
So apparently that's an alias in the Devil May Cry universe. That's an alias that Dante used to go by.
Oh, that's funny.
And him and Virgil as kids used to live in Redgrave City.
So that would be like if Luke went by Starkiller sometimes.
Yeah. Except Starkiller was what they call Darth Vader's secret apprentice in the now non-canon. You know what? Fuck Disney. I don't care what they say is canon. The old expanded universe is more canon than their fucking piece of garbage.
Though honestly,
movies.
that game was tied so closely to the creation of the rebellion. It's like, okay, you know there are a few dozen books that covered this shit, because that's some important shit.
Yeah, but George Lucas was also directly involved in making like the story.
So what you're saying is that takes precedence over the books.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Okay, sure.
I thought that it was only in the movies that took place. Because I know that George said, okay, if it goes against the movies, then it's not canon, basically.
Yeah, but there's a lot of expanded universe that conflicts with itself. But I'll take that over. Have you heard about? Because I've been seeing videos on this topic. Multiple YouTube creators like Clownfish TV has talked about it, and
oh yeah, this thing does that.
Doomcock also talked about this. Apparently, the treatment that George wrote up and gave to Disney has now been known.
Huh?
Have you heard about that?
Is it just because it's been leaked, or?
I can't remember if it was leaked or what, but so apparently his treatment was like Darth Maul was going to come back probably with a robot legs or something, and was going to be the Lord of Crime or something, and had his own apprentice who's from like the comic books.
Huh. Wait a second.
A Twi'lek apprentice, and basically rather than having like one big bad guy faction, it'd be like all the criminal factions, like all the seedy underbelly criminal factions basically started to take over because the Empire was no more, and the Republic, the new Republic, has to like weed out the criminal factions and get them under control, while Luke is training the next generation of Jedi. He has to start with, he has to find young kids that are, Force sensitive and train them up as Jedi, because it's going to be another 20 years before you have a new generation of Jedi, while Leia goes on to become the leader of the Republic.
Wow, that is very different from what we got with Disney.
So
I don't think anyone would have seen that coming. That they would have gone with like criminal groups and stuff instead of.
Yeah, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. You have to. It makes sense. Following up on the Emperor's and the Empire's demise, and I think there was also going to be like split faction groups of the Empire or whatever that are still left, but you also have, like,
because the Empire's not just going to completely disappear.
Exactly.
Actually, that's kind of what Disney tried to do. There wasn't. I can't think of because it was always with the what's it called, the
First Order.
The First Order this and the First Order that.
It's like, yeah, the main problem with the First Order is like, where did you come from? How did you get here? Why are we back to square one?
Yeah, it's like, ugh. I hope that those rumors are true, and we're going to just say that the Disney trilogy, if they have to acknowledge it, that I heard that they're going to be like, oh no, that was in a completely different universe, or something. That's what I heard.
Well, that's what I heard. This is City Hall.
They're really trying to get you with those discs, aren't they?
Yeah, they're trying to get me with their Dante Destructing discs. Dante Destruction discs. Blah. Dante Destructo disc?
Dante Destructo disc.
I wonder if someone's ever made like a counter for how many times Dante's gotten impaled. And now we're just back to Dante's Devil May Cry 2 look, because he only has so many. He's only got 3 costumes in this game, including his default.
He's got a good amount in 3.
Yeah, although some of them are just like super costumes. And one is just him without his shirt on. And one is his DMC-1 look without his coat.
I know that you can get a costume for Lady that makes her look like Resident 3, which is good considering she's not playable in 3.
Yeah, but in 3 she also had a secondary costume that she would wear if Dante or Virgil were in one of their secondary costumes. And you can't get that costume for her in 4.
Oh.
There we go.
Thank goodness they retired the secret room system.
Do you think they did the secret rooms because they couldn't be bothered to think of secret missions on their time crunch, so they just said...
It's like, just enemies. Enemies, yeah, just enemies.
Although it's from the secret room system that the Bloody Palace became a thing.
So, we're almost done here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Good.
This is the second to last one for this video.
Take that, bitch! Kid the Yoshi is playing Soda Dungeons too. Fuck is Soda Dungeon?
What is a Soda Dungeon and why does it sound like something in a Kirby game?
Yeah, it does sound like something from a Kirby game.
Anyways. By the way, speaking of Bloody Palaces, which mostly came from the secret room. In Mega Man X7, the last level is called the Crimson Palace.
Huh.
I'm like, you did that on purpose, didn't you, Capcom?
Okay, here we go.
I'll examine this chair here.
Behold, the final secret room! Whoa, lots of those guys.
Well, not technically the final one for this video. The final one is the last one in Trish video on Dante's disc.
Yeah. Bam. Bam.
So many Sargass holes.
So many Sargass holes.
Was my shotgun fully upgraded? I don't think it was. Or maybe it was. I can't remember.
Yeah, finally getting some use out of that shotgun, huh?
Oh, you know. Figured. And then we get Double Phantoms.
Double Phantom! This is different.
Yeah, this is where I tried to actually do the Majin Devil Trigger. And, I got close to being able to do it, but then they killed me, and then I resurrected with a gold orb, and I was just like, oh, fuck it.
It's so annoying to get to do it.
Yeah, because you have to be in red health zone to do it.
Wow, they're kind of just ripping you to shreds in a corner, aren't they?
Yeah, they do that.
Were you screaming when this happened?
No, it's probably just like, oh.
That's a very Devil May Cry 2 reaction.
It's like,
oh, I gotta deal with this shit now. Okay.
Double Phantom.
I hate that shit. I hate when it's like, let me up!
Yeah?
I hate when games do that shit. It's like, oh, so you're cheap shotting me while I'm laying on the ground. What do you think this is? River City Ransom?
This game is so weird with its difficulty because it's like it'll go from being like way too easy to oh, what is this cheap ass shit? And at the drop of a hat.
Wow. Well, that's one down.
Yeah.
Takes your sweet time dying, don't you, Phantom?
The Phantom Menaces.
Oh.
Okay, that's it for the video.
See you next time.